don't see this red light blinking, tell me, bro.
When I don't see it blinking?
Yeah.
If you don't.
Means it's dead.
Or so it's not recording, which is just gonna irk me to like.
To no end.
To no diddly end. Give me a mic check, honey.
Mic check 1, 2. Skiddly doo.
You're scatting on it?
Yeah. Oh, Errol Shreds is live now.
Hey, can you give me that water?
Sure.
Hello, anybody.
A lot of fuzzies.
Okay, so harmonizing pedals. No, we were. Yeah. I'm not letting this conversation go, bro.
Good.
Yeah, harmonizing pedals. Okay. I can't. Is that what we or no? Okay. Harmonizing pedals. No.
I say no.
I'm gonna say no. What do you?
I have to say no.
What do you think?
I think if they're used in the correct way, maybe.
That's
like Journey cover band. I could see that. Like if you're in a cover band, maybe.
What do you think about Journey cover band?
I don't know what I think about any cover band. To be honest with you.
He got to play in a Journey cover band last weekend.
Yeah, I was in a Journey cover band Saturday.
No shit.
SA Lights.
Oh, JT said, thanks for the invite. That's cool. I wish I was cool enough. Come on, JT. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, drive. Get in your car now. He lives in Alaska and I live in Hawaii.
Alvin.
So, yeah, but overall, I think I'm going to go with Chad. That's a no.
Can I say?
Because we were talking about people that use iPads earlier.
Yeah, that's how it started. So, okay, Sydney.
I have something I need to say.
What?
Don't get offended.
Oh, please.
I don't think you will, but I would see this as a compliment. I was talking about somebody that you looked like a while ago. I told Dalton it's one of our mutual friends, but I know who it is now. You're just brunette Chad Kroeger from Nickelback.
I could see it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I love Chad. Like, because you said Chad, and we always like.
Look at this photograph.
we always make fun of Chads. Like, Chad's just one of those names.
Oh, yeah.
So we're like, do you like Dad Chad? Do you like Ramen Noodle Chad? Do you like what Chad?
I never knew how many Chads there were.
There's a lot of Chads.
Well, we're talking about just different versions of Chad Kroeger, actually.
Okay, but I want to know,
have you seen that one where he's like, look at this faggot? Have you seen that one?
No. Oh, and what is it a picture? What is it a picture of?
It's I don't know. It's like a picture of I don't know. Like
Of me.
Like a picture of somebody that he knows. Yeah, you could like edit it in to whoever you wanted it to be.
Damn, Chad said that?
Huh?
Chad said that?
No, that was it was a voiceover.
Oh, it was AI Chad.
Yes, faggot.
Oh my gosh.
It was just a cigarette.
JT said that your mic's not on Facebook.
Let me think.
Thank God.
You can't hear him at all, JT?
Oh, God.
Well,
I can see you on there. Hey, give me a mic check.
Mic check. 1, 2.
Somebody said that it wasn't either last. Hold on, let me check the. So, but for real, what do you think about
iPads or?
Yeah, that's what
I think if you're starting out, like it's okay. But I feel like if you're gonna play a gig, you should. I can hear him through y'all's mic. Oh, okay.
I don't care. Oh,
If
wait.
you're gonna play a gig, you should know your shit, right?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, people that use iPads, like whenever I learn a song, like I had to, so because of COVID,
Yeah.
I lost the left side of my body. Like I couldn't even like hold a stick.
Damn.
Because of COVID. And picked up guitar just trying to gain the strength of my left hand. And then all of a sudden it was just like, I had a voice and like I picked up I turned a negative into a positive for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I forgot where I was going.
No.
Talking about iPads. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe if you put your mic down just a hair, there you go.
How do you feel about it? Because there was a meme that went around. It was the half-ass musician Halloween costume, and it was an iPad.
Yeah, I shared that one. Yeah, I did. I had to.
Yeah, and it got a lot, dude. Yeah, I shared it too. I got people mad, very mad.
Yeah, they were mad. They were just like, well, how do you learn 50 fucking songs?
I feel like that's not a lot.
But every song that I learn on guitar and sing vocally now that I started picking it back up, you have to be emotionally attached to the song, and because it's all about feeling.
It's 100% about feeling.
Songs are about feeling and about emotion, and whenever it's like, whenever you're more emotionally involved. So whenever you're singing, you're actually feeling what you're singing, versus just reading it.
Yeah.
On a pad, you sound too automated. Like whenever I'm choosing songs now that I've started doing acoustic stuff more, those are the songs that I'm choosing now. So I don't know. I like to.
I gotta go get my.
Regardless of genre.
Yeah. Regardless of genre.
Just whatever song you like connects with you.
I don't think that you should use an iPad
It's icky to me. It makes me feel gross.
Songs are about feeling.
Like when
about emotion, and whenever you're sitting there in front of an iPad and you're just reading it,
because I feel like
it takes away the charisma of what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, okay, you're just a dude reading that knows 3 chords in a capo.
Yeah.
Right.
It sounds like that.
But
I mean,
it sounds automated. To me.
Whenever
you're using an iPad.
And if you play the songs,
I'm probably gonna catch some hate on that, but.
No, I can't. I mean, you're gonna catch it for something else, so might as well catch it for that. It's so. I mean, I don't you think it's easier to remember the songs that you're emotionally attached to? Because the whole thing,
for me it is.
Because the whole reason I guess they say they use it is just because how are you gonna learn all these songs? But I find that if you play the songs that you're saying that you are more emotionally invested into, you don't really have a hard time remembering.
You're not going to have a hard time remembering it because you have an emotional attachment to it.
100%.
So whenever you're, and because songs are about emotion and not about reading, it changes the whole dynamic of it. That audience that came out there to see you perform, they're going to feel that with you.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you're just reading it, they're not going to feel it. You're going to be your joint music, dude.
Yeah.
In the background.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm trying not to be mean and laugh, but it's funny to me.
It's funny to me too.
The anger is what's funny,
the anger, yeah.
I was bitching about glasses and I had to go put some on.
Like we're better. It's just I just feel like you should learn.
Yeah, I almost want to tell. I try to tell people this because I like them. Sometimes I'm like, hey, don't like stop, dude. Like I've told people that are really good. Like you're really great. Like I don't know why you're standing there with an iPad. Like you don't need it. Mm-hmm. Like I've watched you play. Like
they just don't get.
Because the songs that you love, you don't read off of it. It's there, but I could see you're staring. But then the songs you don't, I'm like, why don't you just only play songs you like?
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's helping your case, too. And I've never really even told anybody I know, like made fun of them. It's always been like, you don't need that, dude. Like, you're better. But
I make fun of them. You have to make fun of them.
Yeah.
Some of them, it's hard not to, and I try to.
You have to make fun of them. Give them shit.
I feel like it's different if someone requests a song and you're like, all right, hang on, let me look it up. I'll play it, but it's not going to be great.
That's what I told him. I said they talk shit about me because they're like, well, he's a hypocrite because he talks shit about people that use it, but he uses it. I'm like, dude, I'll use it at open mic if somebody pays me $5 for a song and I don't know it. Right. But if it's my set at a show, like all the opening gigs, you couldn't catch me with a motherfucking iPad on stage. You would never catch me with a fucking I'll use my phone maybe, but a fucking iPad with the foot.
No, they have the Bejeweled ones now. They have like the cases. I like
yeah.
Bejeweled. It's like a trophy.
Yeah, and they put their band sign in
logo.
front of it.
Yeah.
Hey, at least they're attempting to cover it, and it's not just the iPad holder.
Yeah, that's a good move. I guess I might do that. I mean, so iPad holders, no. Right? Can we?
Yeah,
Is the council going to decide on this right now?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, we're in
No
agreement because I feel like the three of us are qualified to make a unified statement on these things. So we're iPad holders. Get out.
Yeah.
Harmonized pedals, maybe.
Maybe.
Like
I feel like
5% maybe.
If you're like in a cover band, and no one else in the band can sing.
If you're covering "Believe," I said this out there. If you're covering the song "Believe" by Cher, you can use it. But other than that, I don't want to see it. Or what's another great? I guess you could do it on that George Strait song that's super auto-tuned. What is
Bee
it?
Gees, "Stars on the Water."
No,
That's the George Strait song.
I don't want to
That's really-
see anybody do a motherfucking harmonizer pedal to the Bee Gees. They can just not to play the Bee Gees.
If you're a Bee Gees cover band,
Then you better have 3 fucking singers in
That's
your Bee
true.
Gees.
You gotta- yeah,
and
you
they
gotta have
better
all the
look
brothers.
like fucking Barry.
Robin and whatever his name is.
100%, dude. Okay, and then so electronic drums.
Yeah.
You can trigger the kick.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about when we came in here.
What?
Drum
Yeah,
triggers.
trigger the kick. But man, triggers is such a big thing for me because they don't pick up your rolls. You know,
Yeah.
they don't pick up your
So it's rubber.
rolls and things like that. They
Yeah.
they just don't pick them up. And I know whenever I played with them, I tore all of them off. Like I couldn't do it. It was just it was too much of an automated sound for me
Yeah.
to do that. I mean now, but
Was it 100, like what you heard in your ear, 100% trigger?
yeah, all of it was.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
weak.
It was, like I couldn't do like anything dynamic. I couldn't do it. It was all just one hit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all you could do with that. And it was frustrating. Gave me a bunch of wrist problems from it because I had to change my technique.
Yeah.
You know, it was damaging to my body. Like I'm still having elbow issues.
Why?
Yeah.
Just because
Just
Recoil?
the tension, the recoil to get it was just a pain in the ass.
I feel like you don't
I
get the
just-
same symbol. Like, nothing's the same on the cymbals, I feel like. Because aren't they rubber also?
No,
Oh, they're not.
well,
you hear the cymbals.
yeah, you hear the cymbals.
But they're not rubber, like on a full electronic kit? They're not like just
They have
rubber? Oh, okay.
No,
That's
he's
what I'm
talking
thinking.
about the kit's real.
Are you talking about the little things on the...
No.
on top?
There's just triggers that go on it, not
I gotcha.
not drum mics, but just these things that fit on like drum mics.
I
And
gotcha,
it
I
goes
gotcha.
through a head that gives you different sounds.
I
So the
gotcha.
playing is still like.
I gotcha.
So, but you had to change your technique.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it did, and I got a bunch of wrist problems and stuff like that from it.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine why you would need to hear that.
But
Like, maybe triggers in the front of house for sure, but I don't know why your monitor. I would never want my monitor to be any of the trigger. Like my monitor, I would always just want the kit mic'd. Like I don't want to hear whatever the front of house triggers. That's up to them, and I ain't got no problem with that. But I wouldn't want to hear that. I just would rather hear, especially if the guitar player is in your ear.
I think the front of house should hear what you hear then. Like
No,
all
the front of
triggers.
well, like the best we saw Pantera and they had Vinny's stems on the triggers from the studio.
I seen Pantera in '94.
Damn.
Dude, I know
Oh,
one
we
of their
talked about this.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
one of their videos reaching out for a beer.
Yeah, we did talk about
Video
this.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Damn, that's
I
cool.
was like 17 years old.
Damn, that's
It was-
wild.
It was amazing. It was a Pantera, Sepultura, Typo Negative, Prong. Yeah.
Damn, that's a heavy show.
Where was it at?
It was at the Coliseum, but
Oh, yeah.
Lakewood Church now.
Yeah, you did tell me that
But,
too.
I think I've talked to a few people that went to that show.
Yeah, it was badass. Yeah, this dude got like fucked up. Like there were so many people leaving on stretchers because of it. Like they had EMS just waiting in ambulances outside. Like people were getting so fucked up in the spits.
Why not?
And
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
yeah. don't think I'm gonna be in this one.
Yeah.
So, but I was able to kind of finagle my way up to the front and got caught in one of their videos. And whenever they were throwing beers out for the audience, and I got my friend, it's like boots coming up to my head because somebody's like, you know, he's like floating above the audience and shit. It was fun, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, I couldn't hear
Damn.
for 3 fucking days.
I bet, yeah.
It was loud.
Yeah, it was loud.
And he was on like the
Very
front
loud.
row.
Yeah, somebody threw a big ass bag of shrooms on stage, and
Nice.
Damn,
yeah, it was
really?
awesome. Yeah, it was great. Good memories.
That's crazy. You bring a full bag of shrooms to a concert.
I'm not talking about like I'm talking like a sack, like the size of that pillow.
That's crazy, dude.
yeah,
Wow.
like a big ass.
I'm
bag
sure they
full
took.
of
I'm sure they just took them away.
Huh?
I'm sure they did them.
Yeah, they did them.
Yeah.
Of course.
They got
I would
fucked.
think.
They got fucked up, dude.
Wow.
Those dudes got fucked up.
Mhm.
Oh, there's so many shows I would have liked to have seen in 94. Like,
That
or
was
people,
the year,
people in their
bro.
prime, you know?
Yeah, I've seen Led Zeppelin and well, it was Robert Plant
Oh.
and Jimmy Page reunion in '97, I believe. or
That's still a
98,
bet. That's a big
something
show.
like that. Yeah, it was a badass.
It was the
too.
three of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then they had Jason Bonham on drums.
Yeah, that was the. Oh, lucky
That was-
dude.
Dang, that's
Oh.
cool. We saw Jason Bonham in the
The
like,
tribute
the
band.
Experience.
Oh, with Skid Row frontman
Mm-mm. Sebastian Bach. No, it was just like the Jason Bonham
Some
experience.
This dude.
It was just some guy singing. It was obviously like from the Netherlands or something. It's like skinny bald guy, but it was like Jason Bonham on drums, obviously, and these guys sounded just like Led Zeppelin. It was pretty
So
good.
they did sound pretty good.
Yeah,
The drums sounded sick, dude.
yeah, it was
That is
insane.
he had a killer drum.
It was basically a Led Zeppelin cover band with Jason Bonham on the drums.
Maybe one of the best drum sounds I heard this year. Second best drum sounds I heard this year.
What was your first best, Pantera?
Revolution.
Oh,
Dude,
I've been listening to Revolution 3 days straight.
Alex Rudinger.
I think I know who that is. Who's he?
He plays with like Xenochrist, or he played with damn.
Is he a reggae drummer or a rock
No,
drummer?
No, he's a metal drummer. One of my favorite drummers ever.
Really?
Actually, oh yeah, dude, he's an ultimate badass. Like I've never.
Who's
seen
he play with
anybody
now?
play drums like him before. He's played with shit.
I was about to say, what's his name again?
Alex Rudinger.
That
The-
does
You
sound
gotta
familiar.
see this guy, dude. It's off the fucking chain.
Is he got the blast beats?
No, he's got all that shit. He's got blast beats. He's
Can-
got no, his time signatures.
Oh
This
yeah.
guy's time signature changes are like
Who's he play with?
flawless.
Who's he play
He
with?
plays with a bunch of people.
Conquering Dystopia,
Oh, metal dudes
The Faceless, Threat Signal.
Yeah, Threat Signal. Yeah,
and the faceless.
check this fucking guy out. Is there any way we can play those?
You can play snippets.
Yeah, play like 10 seconds.
This kid's pretty insane.
Is it on Apple Music or whatever or anything?
This one's
I
YouTube.
don't know.
Actually, yeah, just play like 5 seconds.
He's only
Oh,
31.
look at this shit.
The results are in.
Oh, unless it's just him.
It's just him.
You are 99.9%
Fucking advertisements.
driving on the line a brand new Shelby Mustang.
Hey! Congratulations.
Watch this dude.
Hold it up to the mic.
Now you gotta see it.
There, I'll hold it up.
Whitechapel, Behemoth. His songs.
Yeah, press play.
Wow.
Press some beat.
He has a snare in the middle.
Yeah.
That's weird. I guess it's not weird. Damn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the blast beat.
He's looking at the camera. Look
Yeah,
at
y'all have to look at this guy.
It's insane.
He's so flawless
Yeah.
on all of it.
It's like he's doing little paradiddles on
He was
the,
looking at the camera like,
Like,
like he knows he's a badass. His
you know
double
that fucking
bass.
time change?
Sick.
sick, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, look that up.
That was,
Freudinger of Faceless Plans, Xenochrist.
yeah, all copyright to him, to Alex.
Yeah. Damn, that was cool.
Have you ever met him?
Never met him. Never
We should,
met him, but I'd love to. I mean, dude.
Have you seen him live?
I haven't seen him live.
We should gang stalk him.
Wow.
Maybe you think it's the CIA. Can you play like that?
Oh, no. I
Do
mean,
you do, you do any of the blast beats?
I could probably be close to it. I mean, I think that if I really sat down and paid attention and
Yeah.
was able to focus on it, then yeah,
You think Chad could? I think Chad could.
of course
Chad-
I could.
You're pretty good.
Well, thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, not pretty good, great.
I was
Thank
highly
you.
impressed.
I
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
appreciate
if
that.
anybody cares how we met, I played with Chad with Blake Harlow. Shout out him. That was great. That was
Yeah, dude, he's a good guy.
he's a
He was super nice.
straight shooter. I like that.
Yeah, it was fun, dude.
Yeah, it
You know,
was.
Steven Tate,
Yeah, great guy. He's
amazing, and he's so fun. He's like probably one of the funnest guys you'll ever meet.
he's like
You know, he changes the room. Like he walks in the ring. I mean,
he kind of reminds me
he's
Chris
an
from
all in out good dude.
he reminds me of Chris from Nirvana, the bass player, Chris Novoselic.
hmm
It's kind of reminds me of him.
He was fun.
He's tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed it. Slayed it on the bass.
He literally said like 3 words to me. He walked up. He said, "I want this burger." Walked away.
Yeah.
It's like, I got you.
Damn, he was hungry.
Well, I told him, I was like, I was going to order all them food. And he was like, I want that burger.
Did he
And
get a
then-
burger?
Yeah, and then walked away. And then
Shout
came
out.
back, grabbed his food, said thanks, and that was it.
Shout out to his burger. He scrubbed that bitch down. He was hungry. He's a hungry boy.
He was just a busybody. Like, he had people
He
there.
he was basing it. He got the brrr, you know what I mean?
He was having fun.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's good. Like very seldom do I ever hear him hit a wrong note. You know,
He had some pretty good.
very very clean.
He had some pretty good, like just melody lines too. They were sick. Yeah, that was a great band. That was fun.
It's fun stuff. Like
We had fun
you know,
that
it's
night.
Low pressure. You know, and we just get up there, learn our stuff, and you know, and that's the thing. It's you know, it's a constant work. You know, like you're gonna hear songs 10 different ways.
Yeah.
You know, the same song 10 different ways. Whenever it comes down to, especially whenever you're trying to figure out a drum line to a song.
Oh yeah,
Whenever
that's
they get, like, here's 40 songs, Chad. Go learn them. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Cool.
You know, and
especially the guitar solos. To me, I'm like, fuck. I can't
yeah,
learn. I have a hard time learning the guitar solos. Like, I think without that's what's the hardest to me is playing without rehearsing. Without
Like with the band, you mean?
yeah, with the band. That's when it.
I hate rehearsing. God, I hate it. Especially as a drum player because I got to bring all that stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, just send me the CD.
Yeah,
It's a lot
that's
of
terrible.
effort.
Learn it. You know,
Yeah, that's
and-
terrible.
But I've had a really good life and a good opportunity to work with some really cool people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've
Yeah,
really been blessed.
I mean, you just kind of hope that everybody's good, and then
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Didn't you say you like worked like in the studio for a while in Nashville or something?
Well, I did. No, I did a Stormy Cooper session with this guy named Tyler Tillman, and we were working and writing on some new material, and it's going to be released. We just got the copies, you know, back, but I don't know how he wants to release them and what order. So
How many songs is it?
it's 3.
Nice.
There's 3 of them, and one of them is actually in a tribute to the fallen soldiers.
Oh, cool.
You know, that have fought and died for this country. Because stuff that's going on right now is just
Yeah.
It's insane.
evil.
It's an
Yeah.
evil world
Like, I have anxiety
about it.
about it. Like, it really, yeah, I have anxiety about it. Like, the things that are going on right now, especially in Israel,
About the
Yeah.
Middle East.
in the Middle East, and just how the world is going. And you better live your life and live it properly. And
It's all playing out the way it said it
It's-
would.
it's all playing out the way you said it would, and it's opening up a lot of people's eyes.
Yeah.
You know, and right now I'm able to enjoy my life and playing in different bands and stuff like that, and you know.
It's hard to do that when that's going on,
But
you
it's so
know.
hard to do that whenever you know that, dude. People over in Israel, man.
They're getting fucked.
They're getting fucked up right now
Yeah.
over some bullshit.
They're all. I mean, just as
You know?
the
And
all the women and children are the ones that suffer.
you know, they don't have power. They don't have rights. I mean, people are getting raped, and this isn't. This is by design.
Yeah.
This is demonic.
Yeah, it's
What's going on
definitely.
right now is demonic. There's no other way around it.
I think it's just for money. I mean, it's for money.
It's literally in the Bible.
It's
Like this.
Well, I
this is
mean,
in the
that's
Bible
what
saying
I mean. That's
Israel will
the,
fall.
but I don't even. I think they should just let them fight it.
well, I mean, they've been fighting for thousands of years anyway.
That's what I mean. That's what it's an imp.
But it's never been this bad.
Mm-mm.
Like they're not.
But I mean, it's just they're gonna fight. I mean, they're gonna.
It's about how weak we are right now. Look at our president, dude.
Can't even
look,
wipe his
y'all
ass.
really think he's in charge?
Well, that's why.
There's no.
That's why.
You know.
They're emboldened by that. You know what I mean? Like they're definitely opportunistic about. They see Sleepy, and they're just like, now's the
No, they're
time to
seeing
do
falling
it.
down
Yeah,
stairs And
because we're their dad. I
making
mean,
messed up policies that keep us from
yeah,
doing jobs.
because they're not. Yeah,
And
we're gonna
you
be
know
the
what I'm
one.
saying? Like
We're the ones that back the bill on all
the
that
first
shit.
thing he did was shut down the Keystone Pipeline.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Who
he don't.
does that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Like
Honestly.
this is all by design, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely. I think it's
Especially
about
with the
for money.
viruses and all that, like COVID, and
It's for money.
it's conditioning. Yes, it's for money.
Yeah, they want money. But I mean, yeah, it's hard to play music and then that goes on. You know, like
It's hard to enjoy my life whenever I realize what the people overseas are, you know, and it makes me value my country even more.
Mm-hmm.
it does
You know,
make
that
me
stuff
feel
is
grateful.
not happening over here right now. Right now. But
Right now.
Because they've opened the border.
Yeah.
They're here. They are here.
You think they're here? What is it? Sleeper
And
sleeper cells.
they're waiting, dude.
There could be sleeper cells.
Trust me. You think there's going to be an election? You
I
really think there's going to be an election? They're trying to throw the number one guy in jail that could change all of this stuff. All of
yeah.
it.
He's
They want to throw him in jail. This is election interference by far, dude. We're under tyranny.
yes,
You know,
dude.
I'm telling you.
Yes,
This
100.
is all by design.
I believe you.
You know, and
I believe that.
so enjoy it while it lasts, dude, because y'all ain't seen it. I'm telling you, man, y'all ain't seen shit yet.
What do you think is gonna happen? This election is kind of scary.
Yeah.
It's
Like, who the fuck's gonna run our country?
You think Biden's gonna win?
Do you think no?
He's not-
Biden's gonna die in office, and
He does look bad. He looks really bad.
He's not going up for re-election, is he?
oh,
He
yeah.
said he is.
Yeah.
He
I
said
don't-
that they.
I don't
So
pay
asking
attention.
Biden if he's going to be running for re-election is just a nice way of asking him if he's going to be alive in 4 years.
Hey,
You know?
they said
That's
they.
just-
They said he said they met at the Hamptons mansion, the family, him, Hunter, and then Dr. Jill, and
That coke,
he said the family decided it was the best move that he should just run again.
Oh, did they?
Dude, that guy was so backed out, dude, on the balcony. Did you see that picture of him grabbing that baby on the balcony or whatever the hell he was doing?
I don't know. He's
Hunter?
he's
He
gone.
was like fucking.
I've seen
Yeah,
some
he
of
was
the
whacked out.
I've seen some of
didn't see
the
that.
NSFW pics, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that is.
The not safe for work pics that he's got.
Like
I don't know.
explicit.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him like with hookers. Like
Oh, of course.
I saw a picture of him doing coke. He had a selfie and he was doing coke, and then there was a chick blowing him, a hooker.
Well, they had a
On the,
they had
he
the
took
one
that
where he
picture.
fell asleep with the crack pipe in his mouth. Did you see
Oh,
that
yeah.
one? Yeah.
I thought that one was kind of cute. I think
Yeah, that's our president's kid.
Yeah.
We have all this shit going on in the world right now,
Yeah.
and the number one person that can change it, they're trying to throw in jail.
What about that?
Duh.
What about that mug shot?
Bro, they killed
You know?
They killed JFK.
Oh.
He's lucky he ain't got shot.
Dude, if you find me hanging in a jail cell later, I didn't do it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, someone's
All
gonna.
right, I haven't even hit on the Hillary Clinton yet.
No, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make me go there.
Those
Oh,
no,
shit.
those are deep. That's a bad enemy.
Yeah.
I love the Clintons. I love you, Bill.
I catch myself at night like reading into all that stuff and like watching videos, and I just go down the rabbit hole, and then it freaks me out. So I have to like kind of take a step back.
Yeah.
So you don't want Joe to run again?
Do you?
I do. Yeah, I love him.
Shut up.
He's my president. I love Joe Biden.
I guess he is.
You
Yeah.
don't even know where he is.
Bro, he's
Doesn't-
gone.
So
He doesn't even know where he's at.
yeah, it's sad, honestly.
It is.
That poor guy.
Really?
Yeah, that poor guy.
He
Like,
gets on a plane and flies to Israel.
Yeah,
For what?
dude, he was in
He
Lake.
can fall downstairs,
He was in Lake Tahoe.
mumble
he wa-
about whatever fucking day he don't even know what it is.
yeah.
He was in Lake Tahoe during
He
the
doesn't even
Maui
know what it
fires.
isn't.
He has the
Okay.
card though, bro. You see the card.
Do what?
You see the card.
What card?
His card says what to do all the time.
Oh, his
Oh,
cue
yeah.
card.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
thing it
cue
says
card.
turn left, turn
Yeah.
right, say this.
Yeah. Right
You-
next
you-
to his diapers.
Yeah, you're exactly. It
Yeah.
is, bro. He's wearing
Full
diapers.
drool rag.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he can't even
Yeah,
like.
that's our leader.
Yeah, he can't even read his cue
Meanwhile,
cards.
Israel's taking a pounding.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, this is bad, y'all.
And
You know,
I don't know.
mean,
It could be worse. It's been worse.
no, this is gonna get really bad,
yeah,
and especially
But-
with the open door policy, man, the open
Yeah.
border. Like they can't even say illegal. They can't even say illegal alien.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't want to.
They have
That's
to be
not.
nice.
That's politically incorrect.
Yeah, it's like everybody's racist.
yeah.
You know,
say
and this
anything.
isn't, you know, and I really didn't understand what the hell was going on until after I got off the pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, but bro,
You know, it's like so weird.
they don't.
Like, reality now's changed. It's-
Yeah.
They want illegal immigrants just to work. They just want cheap labor, bro.
But half of them
Yeah,
don't.
they want cheap labor and suicide bombs.
Yeah,
Well, that's what.
my favorite thing.
Well, no, that's the situation. Is that they? I mean, out of the percentage of the ones that are terrorists is low
But why are we even letting that?
because they
percentage
need
into our
cheap
company?
labor, and they, if you, the
Who
corporate,
is they?
the rich people who own corporations, go to their neighborhoods. Their neighborhoods are gated. Their grocery stores have security guards. If you go to these poor neighborhoods where all these illegals
Well,
are
they're
at,
not letting the illegals in there. So what does it matter to them?
because they need them to work as slave labor. Who go you drive a mile, an hour that way, and go look who's working in all those farms. It's all they need slave labor, and the risk to the slave labor is they'll take one. Okay, we have a 1% chance one of them is going to come on and be a terrorist. I've got a multi-million-dollar security team. I live in a gated community. They're not getting me.
Right.
So the risk is okay. Like, oh fuck, they go on a commercial flight where all the peon. I fly private. I'm not gonna have fucking terrorists. So it's the risk is non to them. It's to us, and it's worth it because they need slave. Real talk. I mean, American people aren't gonna work and pick strawberries, like, and that's their.
I would happily pick strawberries as a job.
The demonic part in these rich people's heads is that they justify it by, well, Americans just.
Well, don't they have AI now that picks strawberries?
Yeah, it will. As soon as
Right.
the robots can do everything,
They're already doing all
the
that.
border is they're gonna close the border. I guarantee that motherfucker will be shut down as soon as they got robots.
They've been having them. I feel like.
But until humans have to do work, which right now they still do, and it's the low, like, especially some vegetables and fruit have to be handpicked right now.
Dude,
And you go look, they all work
I would have
there.
known that it would have been this big of a deal. I would have picked my own fucking cotton. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know, I'm over this racism shit.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
We're so divided right now as a country.
yeah.
You know,
Literally.
and nobody.
Well,
And
that's what they want.
It always
You know what I'm
takes
saying?
a.
We're so divided right now. It's terrible.
Yeah, and it always takes a dramatic like incident for people to realize that to come back. Like we were divided, and then 9/11 happened, and the world, like the U.S. came back together. It's always got to be some kind of like devastating event for people to realize
I
that.
don't really think
Like,
we're the-
hopefully, like the Israel event will help people realize that. So it's nothing that happens here
I
specifically.
don't think we're that divided. We're not that divided.
Just hop on Facebook and just read a few
Facebook
posts.
is not real life. Get
I'm
off
just
Facebook.
saying, like-
Facebook is invented.
Walk-
I'm just
walk through
saying,
the mall.
there was a time when we gathered in fields, thousands of us, and shot each other. There was a time, like,
That was like 2 people ago.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Considering,
Yeah.
you know, people live 100 years, you know.
Like,
That's true.
those people, you want to talk about divided? Those people were so divided, they went on a fucking horse and rode their fucking horse up to fucking Pennsylvania and shot at people. That's, motherfuckers think that we're divided now because they go on Facebook. Facebook, yeah, because you're not going to get hit. But if you go, I feel like mostly in real life, most people are pretty, like, normal, like, nice. And I just know that, I mean, it's not, I mean, motherfuckers are pussies. It's easy to say that on the internet. I just feel like until your town, all your homeboys are so motivated to hop in the back of your truck and with guns and drive and kill them motherfuckers, what people say on the internet is not the same. And I say shit on the internet as a troll, and they take it like as real life. They'd be like, Dalton's a piece of shit because he said this on Facebook. And I'm like, yeah, bruh. Or I didn't even say I repost memes. They're like, you're a Satanist and you're a liberal or you're a conservative. I'm like, I'm not nothing. You need to chill, bruh. And I promise
I
you.
just kind of hate everybody equally. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah. People in general.
Yeah, people are dumb as fuck, dude. I mean, I've really noticed the number one thing I see from the global panoramic is people got fucking dumber.
Panoramic.
That's really
I've gotten dumber.
fucking dumb, dude.
Have you tried to have a conversation with like a 20-year-old lately?
Yes, dude.
Is that not the most scariest thing ever?
Yeah, they don't.
They do not know how to fucking communicate.
I saw a video where
They
they're
don't.
asking them questions like, how many states are there in the United States?
Bro, they're dumb.
They don't know.
They're
They're-
dumb.
Right in cursive. They don't know.
I'm gonna be a TikTok influencer. Okay, that's what I want to be.
How many continents are there? They can't. They don't even know what continents are. Like, just
Dude,
like stuff that we learn like as elementary school kids. They can't answer.
they know that Sexy Red does that.
Who?
That rapper, she does that thing with that booty.
I didn't know that.
That's
was
all that
around.
matters now. They got them on that.
I don't
have
even
a
know what that
TikTok,
is.
but I don't do anything.
They think, yeah, no, they come up to me and they say, they're like, oh my God, you're a TikTok influencer. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Leave me the fuck.
But, I mean, can you really make money off of that though?
No,
You don't think so?
fuck no. Off what? Like, pay.
Off of TikTok.
You can make money from TikTok, but if you're not gonna get a check from TikTok.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you can
You don't
Mark-
make money from TikTok?
pennies on the dollar.
Oh.
Not as much as I make from driving to fucking Alvin, Texas this weekend and playing at Big Axe Bar and Grill. Shot at the Oktoberfest. This is where's your next show? What do you want to promote?
Tomorrow I'm doing an acoustic thing.
Oh, sweet.
What's tomorrow?
That,
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Let me get to it.
Did you see that I won tickets to Eric Andre tomorrow? At Bayou Music Center.
Should we go?
We'll be in Fort Worth.
I just played in Fort Worth at the Web Shack.
Really?
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's badass.
Oh, that's cool.
Acoustic?
Acoustic, yeah, with Tyler Tillman.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, dude.
yeah. Nice.
Dallas goes pretty hard.
This is Fort Worth.
What? It's the same
It's not.
fucking thing.
I didn't say DFW.
Hey, shout out to Dallas,
Go Cowboys.
the show.
The show?
Shout out to EarlShreds.com, yeah.
Oh, go Cowboys. They won last night.
Who cares? The Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. Shoot me.
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Axcade.
Acadia?
No.
Oh, it's probably like an axe throwing arcade place?
I'm not a good reader.
Axecade.
Yeah, so it's probably like an axe throwing arcade.
Yeah, so Axecade with Mike Marsh, drummer Mike Marsh. I'll be on acoustic. Acoustic and
Nice.
vocals.
Sweet.
What kind of
Where's that at?
It's gonna be like it's in Galveston.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let's see. It's industry night, live music, 8 to 12.
Oh, industry night. We've hosted that before.
It's,
industry night?
Yeah.
it's on the Strand, the trumpet on the Strand.
Nice.
Like porn industry?
No.
XXX
We did like
industry?
transportation night. Like,
Oh,
that's our industry.
dude, I want to play at the porn awards.
Porn awards?
The gay porn awards.
I think it's all one.
All dudes. No, there's an LGB night.
LGB.
Yeah.
You're forgetting all the other letters.
Fucking, you're not an ally. Hey, so what is your set list looking like with this acoustic?
I got some Stained. Got some Matchbox 20. Of
Oh.
course, I'm starting to add some. What's that guy's name? Zach Bryant, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Zach Bryan?
Yeah, Zach Bryan.
Old
The-
country, old cornbread?
The
Yeah.
orange guy.
The orange dude.
Yeah. That's how I know him. The orange guy.
Orange guy.
He works at a orange farm?
No, he sings a song
I've been
about the
able
orange.
to.
Oh, the song something in
It's
the...
just been rough, like trying to dig into new music because man, all the new music sucks right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's like rap, like it's not country. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it all sucks.
I don't get it. Like
It's either pop or rap or yeah. It's not like in the country main genre.
yeah, I like country. I like music with feeling.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, and it's
Only good
And
in...
then I got like a. I don't want to go see fucking Vanilla Ice. Okay. I don't want
What?
to see Vanilla Ice.
I go see Vanilla Ice.
You know, singing country.
Oh
Or
no.
whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is he singing
or
country?
Eminem.
What's the guy from
No.
what's Limp Bizkit? What's his
Oh,
name?
Fred? But that was...
Fred Durst.
But he was still
Isn't he
playing...
doing country?
No.
Or did he just sing his songs with the cowboy hat?
Yeah, he sings his song.
Oh.
He is not as... He's not gone country.
Okay.
Dude, only good new music coming out right now is from metal, I think.
From what?
Metal.
Metal?
Metal.
Metal.
Metal?
Like the
Like
genre.
hard... Like,
Oh.
I think
I
there's...
haven't listened to a radio in like 10 years.
I only listen to
think-
the radio. But I only listen to 106.9, which is like 60s, 70s, 80s classic rock.
I listen to radio sometimes. I listen to like that twerk shit, like that. Cause sometimes I want to pop my fat juicy ass.
I listen to the same shit every day.
Right?
Yeah.
What's the new one? I played at a high school party last week, so I got a Yeet.
Was it weird?
Oh,
Was it weird? It's like, oh, so how
It
many
wasn't.
girls are on their first period? Was it weird?
I didn't know it was a high school party.
the moon. Yeah, it was.
I was
for,
at the Foo Fighters while he was playing. So
Yeah, it was at. But it was for family. But yeah, their kids are weird. They're dorks. They're kids. I mean, they'd be mad.
they don't know good music.
I love y'all. I'm not talking shit, but they're. But then I look back at myself when I was their age, and I was pretty fucking dumb.
I was pretty dumb.
I was
I was,
weird.
yeah.
Dude, I was a dumbass.
I
They
was just
remind
weird.
me.
I was a stupid ass kid.
Actually, they reminded me specifically of dorks, but I did think like, man, I'm glad y'all aren't me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like my age, we were way more fucked. I feel like the kids now are dumb
They're pampered.
and socially awkward, but they don't get in trouble.
They don't know how to hold a conversation.
Yeah,
They
they don't,
can't.
but they don't get in trouble.
No, they don't get in trouble.
But-
like, parents don't whip ass.
No. Yeah, you need your
Like,
ass whipped.
That's why I can't even go to the damn grocery store, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
some
oh
of these
my God.
parents, I
Have you
just
seen like some of these parents? Like, dude, I was like, dude, if that was my kid, he
I
would
beat
be,
the
like,
shit out of him.
through the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Discipline.
My son would never talk to me like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we got our ass whipped
Being
when
a
we were
single
kids.
dad like taught me a lot, but one of them was like, what the fuck are these parents do? But I mean, now it's so sad though because you walk into a restaurant and what are they in front of? They're in front of a screen.
Every time.
You know, they're not even talking to each other
yeah, they're on that.
anymore.
Yeah, they're on that.
There's no communication at all. You know, and I'm like, dude, we're raising school shooters. You know what I'm saying? Like these fucking people raising kids with iPads.
They sit
Like,
there and
come
play
on.
shooting video games all day long. That's all
Oh
they
my,
see.
shut up.
No, seriously. Like,
Well,
Stop.
I'm not going to blame it all on that.
No, it's not, but-
it's the social disconnection from people.
yeah.
You know, it's that lack of love. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're replacing, you know, what you should be emotionally giving to a child with a screen. You
Yeah.
know, and I think that has a lot to do with their development. You know, especially, you know, like us. I mean, we just jumped on a bike and rode around the block or did whatever we did to exert energy. And I'm like, unless you're me and you're stupid and don't mind your dad and fall out of a fucking tree and break your neck and your damn collarbone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
no. Wow.
My dad was like, hey, I remember how old was I? I was like 9. And I ended up climbing this tree, and my dad was like, don't climb that tree, you're going to fall out of it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So my friend ended up jumping on a branch, and then, you know, landing on his feet. I go on the branch too to do it, and the damn branch broke. And I came down on the back of my head and my neck, and cracked 2 vertebrae on my neck, and broke my collarbone.
That's
Damn.
A massive
Yeah.
concussion, a head injury.
that's terrible.
And it was, yeah, I mean, I literally seen stars.
Yeah, I
Like,
bet.
I was in a neck brace, like the whole 9 yards.
Thank God you weren't paralyzed.
Yeah, and I, you know, did lose some coordination. And
Really?
Yeah, and my, you know, ADHD or whatever it was just like completely out of whack.
Yeah.
You know, at that point, and so that's how I picked up drums. Because I had a friend of mine that had a like after I recovered, I had a friend of mine that introduced me to a drum set, and he was like, you know, hey, can you play this beat? And I'm like, yeah, I can play it. And then I started, you know, using that as like a rehab tool,
Yeah.
you know, to get my coordination back.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
ended up falling in love with it, and I knew, you know, I knew that the moment the prostitute behind the dumpster that overdosed on crack that I seen. That was my first gig. I was like 12.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I knew that the moment that they were zipping her up in a body bag and I witnessed that at 12 years old, I knew I wanted to do music for a living. You know? I was like,
That
wow.
sealed the deal.
That sealed
What
the deal
happened to
for
her?
me.
She was doing
I was like
drugs.
12 years old and I was playing with the band, and it was right behind a strip joint. And,
Somebody killed her?
No, she overdosed.
She was
on
on
crack.
drugs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just walked right past her. You know, I had my drums and stuff. I forgot who it was that was helping me. I think the bass player was helping me get into the back of the place. And dude, she was rocking it up by the dumpster. And then I play my gig, and I go to get out of there, and I can't get out the back. You know, so I go around the front, and they got like the whole corner thing backed up, and they're zipping her up in a body bag.
That's insane.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Dude,
Yeah.
rest in peace to
Yeah,
Queen.
R.I.P. And I was like, you know, I think music is what I want to do for a living.
Yeah, you knew it there. You saw that body.
Right then. And,
So let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, and the journey began after
Wow.
that. You know, I just fell in love with music.
How many more body bags did you see since then?
You
I
play-
did a colostomy bag.
Oh gosh. At
Yeah.
a show?
Well, no, I didn't personally see it.
Oh.
But,
Somebody threw it at him.
no,
Oh.
so I'll you want me to tell you my colostomy bag story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay, so it didn't involve me, it involved somebody else, but anyway, this is probably hearsay. But anyway, they told me that they were playing some benefit, and some chick walked up to the drummer or something like that and was like, hey, I got this friend of mine, she's terminally ill, dying of cancer, and one of the things that she wants to mark off her bucket list is to sleep with a band member. Are you interested?
Whoa.
No.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, sure, you know, whatever. So, well, anyway, gonna find out she had, like, I guess, colon cancer.
Oh, no.
And as they were doing the deed, the colostomy bag fell off. So,
Ugh.
but instead of stopping, he just put his 2 fingers in the hole.
Dude, that's the nastiest shit I've ever heard.
And, yeah, and he was like, dude, this is the best sex I ever had in my life.
Dude,
What
Yeah.
in the world?
that's the nastiest shit I've ever seen or heard in my life.
What a
Yeah.
story, though.
Oh, imagine what it smelled like.
Stop it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it probably
I
didn't.
wasn't there. I didn't like fully witness it, but that was
I wonder if he licked it.
But,
Ew. Probably not. That's gross.
Would you?
No, ew.
That's so
No, that's-
rude.
I love it. Like I love being a musician and just touring and seeing different things. And
Yeah.
Me too, man. It's my favorite
this
part.
one time we went up to Dallas and no, not Dallas. I'm sorry. We played Scobie, Montana one time with this guy and what was his name?
Billy? I'm just saying. Right.
Say random names.
What was his name? I forget what his name was. Damn, sorry. Anyway, went up to Scobie, Montana, and played, and it was just we got like 6.8 miles to the gallon.
Damn.
Yeah, it was funny, and so we get to we're like, dude, like we're like right outside the border, you know, whatever. And I was like, why don't we just go to Canada and take a picture in front of the sign because we're like 45 minutes south of Canada. So why don't we go take a picture in front of the sign, or you know, because you know I wanted to see what it was like.
Yeah.
So anyway, we get up into customs, and they were all just like, you know, we need to see an ID or a visa or 2 forms of ID. So I was like, all right, cool. So I whip out my CHL, and they're like, all right, everybody get out, blah blah blah.
Yeah, they don't play games about that.
Yeah, I don't play games about it at all. And dude,
It's a form of ID.
yeah, I know, right? And my friend was interrogated, you know, and they were like, because they were taking a long time, you know, and I was like, dude, like, what happened? And he was like, yeah, they found out that I removed a Gatorade off of the Coke machine when I was 14 years old.
What?
They wanted to know what a Class A misdemeanor was in our country. Because whenever he was like 14 or something like that, like he took a Gatorade off of the Coke machine and a cop snagged him for taking it and
Damn.
or something. And anyway, his parents like had to pay a fine.
Oh
you know,
my
and they were like,
gosh.
I was like, I'm like 40 years old. Like, how far back do you want to go? You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was shit, man.
What?
But we ended up taking a picture in front of the sign and coming back. But then we had to go through the same shit coming back.
What did the sign say? Canada?
Yeah, it was like, I forgot. I don't know where we went in to exactly. I don't even have the picture on my phone anymore, but.
Dang.
I gotta get some more water. I'm thirsty.
Good to. He probably needs some too. Good to know that. Not to bring my CHL to
Yeah, don't bring it to Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, they'll yank you out.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have a gun in Canada.
Well, that doesn't
Not
mean
anymore.
necessarily had it. It just
Dude,
means.
it's all communism now.
Yeah, they're a communist country
They are
now.
communist.
Old.
Wow.
Bad.
Yeah, Justin, sweet little Justin.
Yeah, but they're always going to be America's hat. You know, and I was just like, you know what? You know, I can.
Yeah, they're sad.
Dude, I can buy all the flannel shirts and all the round bacon I want in America, dude.
The round
I do not need
bacon.
to go
Yeah.
freaking Canada for anything.
And it gets cold enough.
I mean, they
And
gave us Shania Twain.
True. Nickelback.
You know, and Nickelback, yeah.
His daughter just went to Canada like 2 weeks ago.
Bro.
Like Banff, or whatever. BANFF.
Banff.
Banff. It was really pretty. They sent us pictures. It was
Yeah, it
awesome.
was like a mountain though. It wasn't communist. It wouldn't. I told my daughter to go to Justin's house and rough him up, but she didn't go.
Who's Justin?
The communist dictator of Canada,
His name's
Justin Trudeau. Yeah.
That shows how much I pay attention. Sorry.
Well, I know about him because he's the
Yeah, he
dictator.
shut down the trucking industry.
Yeah, and he-
closed a bunch of bank accounts.
Oh, I think I did.
And
that.
he's totally.
Then he's like, yeah, now you can't own a weapon.
Yeah,
and
but-
everybody's like, what?
He's in the.
Yeah, we have a Canadian entity for our company.
He's
and we're a
in the
transportation
Illuminati.
company.
He's in the dark web. Like,
Yeah, he's probably like putting on the fucking.
yeah, he definitely goes to what is it? He goes to Bohemian
The
Grove.
Bilderberg meetings.
He snowed
that
at-
is.
Yeah, and
Wow.
Where they wear the,
the wizard have
the
it.
wizard hats. And,
Yeah,
Wow.
Justin is definitely. I think they think Justin's like the
yeah, my
cute
friend
little.
told me, he was like, dude, you should just go as a ghost. And I was like, no, I'm not throwing a white sheet over my head. I'm sorry. You know, especially in this day and age, me being white.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They take that off. Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
Halloween?
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean go as a ghost?
Yeah, you'll get
Yeah.
canceled. You'll end up on X or
Yeah,
Twitter.
cancel culture.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
You can't be innocent little
I'm gonna get
ghosts
some water. I
anymore.
gotta pee and get some agua.
All the
I'll
things.
be right back.
Okay, your dog's getting mad.
What time are we at?
I don't know. Go do your things.
Oh, 7:30.
56 minutes.
Damn, we're already at an hour. Alright, I'll be right back.
Give him some water too.
With some water?
Yeah, pretty please.
Got you, dog.
Yeah, that's sad. You can't even just be a ghost. It's like the most original, or I guess unoriginal, like dates back the furthest for Halloween. It's like wearing a sheet. Like, and now you would be criticized for it.
No, it depends on the sex.
The sucks.
No, the sex.
Oh, sex. I thought you said
Yeah,
the
it
sucks.
depends on the sex. You know, what sex is the ghost?
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Yeah.
How
Non-conforming.
that word? Oh gosh. Yeah.
Or what is it? I guess non-binary, not non-conforming.
Did you see
I
that
gotta
when
swear.
where the
Yeah.
what was it? I think that what was it? That cycling or whatever. Like all the trans athletes or whatever took over the. I think they came
No.
in first and second.
Oh, maybe I
Like
did
that.
see that.
That cycling thing.
Mhm.
And I was like,
That's where I draw the line. Just because, like, I'm very much like,
they should just have their own thing.
yeah, like
I
have
mean,
their
to be
own.
honest with you, they should just have their own thing.
Yeah.
Because this is ruining, women's sports.
Yeah.
I mean, I just.
As much as I support like women and like women's rights or whatever, women and men are not the same.
It's not the same, and it's none other than mental illness. And I just whenever it comes down to trans, I just
I mean, like men's anatomy is always like they're gonna be like when it comes to sports that you cannot compare a man athlete and a woman athlete. Like,
there's no comparison.
Yeah.
You just can't.
I mean, like I've
It's
met some
not
badass
fair.
women, but I do CrossFit. I watch the CrossFit
Yeah.
Games. I'm going next week. Like,
But they're normalizing all of that stuff,
yeah,
and indoctrinating our kids. And I was just like, and I'm kind of like a subject of that because I really didn't understand exactly what was going on because they had me doped up on pharmaceuticals the first 30 years of my life,
yeah.
and
Did that start when you broke your neck, or like for
Yeah.
you mean like
I
yeah?
started that because of the concussion I had, some neurological
Yeah.
things going on, and so I mean my learning was terrible. I had like 5th grade reading, 3rd grade math. Like,
Yeah.
It was terrible. Like I had to really struggle hard, and to graduate. I mean everything to me I had to think double.
Yeah.
On all of it.
Damn.
And but I mean I finally got through it, but they put me on 90 milligrams of Adderall and 300 milligrams of Wellbutrin.
Oh shit! You were on
Whoa.
Wellbutrin as a child?
Years. Yeah, for 30 years of my life.
Damn.
That happened, and I'm 7 months out on all of it.
Hell
And I
yeah.
quit drinking 3 years ago. I quit smoking 3 years ago. But it's like a veil's been lifted,
Mm-hmm.
and like everybody's gay. It's
The frogs are gay.
It's fucking weird. It's like this is the reality that I'm living in
Yeah.
right now. Like, I don't remember America ever being like this.
Definitely never has. It's definitely
not-
soft.
And I've been so numbed out. Like learning how to feel. It's literally like walking out of a 30-year prison sentence
Yeah.
and learning how to live again.
Yeah, it's just that all that does is just hide all that shit.
It does, and for me, it was because they thought that I needed it or whatever. But I mean, to me, it was some quack ass doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That they knew I didn't need it.
They try to put my kids.
You know?
They try to sell them pills to my kids
I know, and
and misdiagnose them. Like,
yeah, but it wasn't until I got off of it that I realized this reality that I'm living in, and just how evil things are, in the world. And
Yeah,
but
from-
whenever you're under the influence like that, it just numbs you down to all of it. Like people are dumb.
Mhm.
Like we have a serious mental illness crisis in this country right now.
Dude,
Everybody is doped up on
Yeah, if
some sort of pharmaceutical, and I didn't realize it until I was completely clean and sober of all of it.
you
Yeah.
go to some places and you look at people and you're like, bro, they're like thinking about breathing out their mouth.
Oh, I know.
Like, just they look
Yeah, I
like
know.
fucking.
And they have kids, which is even
Oh,
more
and the
scary.
kids are like overweight, and the kids just
Dude,
are.
the kids are like morbidly obese, like talking with the thing in their throat.
Yeah, they're just drooling, watching YouTube shorts, just
Stop. I mean,
like they, dude. Remember the kid shows that we had? They were kind of smart.
But now that you have, dude, I kept my kid away from Barney and the Teletubbies.
oh,
That's-
There were two things
bro,
that I
freaky.
kept my-
Those compared to the dumb shit on the internet for kids, and dude, the shit for kids on the internet now, it'll just be like
Sometimes I walk in Avery's
balls
room
rolling,
and
and
I
I'm-
feel
Which-
dumber.
Which one was the gay Teletubby?
Oh, there's
The purple one with the purse.
yeah.
He
I
d-
just
that
remember
one-
Poe. He was
he
the
wasn't
little red
at
one.
first. He became.
Oh my god.
And
I was kind of scared
Did
of
you
that
see-
show.
Did they have a transgender one?
Yeah, his sex tape released,
Are you
leaked.
kidding me?
Yeah,
Stop it. I just remember that show was so freaking weird.
it is,
Like,
So
dude.
Barney was weird to me.
If you're,
I was like, dude, this is like it's like you see those things and
if you ever watched the
it
Teletubbies
looks
Stone,
like everybody on those things has been touched.
oh, the children.
You know, like the kids.
yeah,
You know, the kids that they use in that shit.
it looked like the
you
kid.
can look at them and tell every one of them's been touched.
I listened to a podcast the
You
other
know?
day of a girl that started out on Barney and ended up like on Disney Channel
telling
and
you,
stuff,
man,
and she
like-
told stories about each.
There's an
each one of those.
There's an evil behind all of it.
Dude,
They
yeah,
said the guy that
Yeah.
played Barney was like mean, like he
Yeah.
was like really mean to the kids.
yeah, Hollywood's where the that's where the Satanism
Yeah,
is.
that's where all the kid
Yeah.
fucking is and
100%.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, all
You know?
those like those child stars, like I've literally been listening to just specifically Disney, Nickelodeon, like 90s kids that grew up in like our era that were stars on like the Disney Channel, and they have all talked about like Dan Schneider, like how he was the producer of a lot
Ellen.
of the Disney Channel stuff, how like Britney Spears and Jamie Lynn Spears.
Dude, look at Britney Spears now. Just go to her Instagram page
It's really sad,
and
honestly.
see what they fucking did to that poor girl.
Dude,
They,
I don't even think it's
Dude,
her.
she's so jacked.
I bet they
Right.
probably like sucked her in some like mountain laboratory behind a 15-foot steel door.
I think
sucked her
she's
brain out
gone,
and put
yeah.
her in with like a new brain or some shit.
She has a gap now. Her eyes are
I bet
different,
like
her ears
some
are different.
old rich dude was about to die and they fucking ripped her good brain out and so he could live longer.
They did. There was an article like she got in a car accident
And
with
put
Justin
Britney-
Timberlake and apparently died, and then they
Exactly,
took it away the next
dude.
day.
Exactly,
You know,
bro.
they found Tupac's killer.
Yeah, like last week or something. Yeah. Like, how did it take
I
him
thought
so
he was
long?
alive this whole time. Like, hell, who knows?
Yeah, I think he's alive with Elvis
Yeah,
and Prince.
okay. Yeah, that's up there with
Do you think Michael Jackson's still alive?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think he's still alive.
I think he's dead.
Absolutely, I think he's still alive.
Yeah.
Dude, he couldn't even go outside his house.
The only way I could believe he died, he's faking his death, is if he got word up on some charges about to get dropped on his.
No, I don't think he did that stuff.
You don't think he did?
I don't think he
Like the
did. at all.
diddling, the children
No,
diddling.
I don't think he did.
He
I
definitely
don't know.
held blanket over the
He-
balcony
I
though.
just-
But
I
that's
think- I
different.
think
That's
that-
negligence.
I think that he was, he never had a childhood.
Oh, the stories of
I
him
got-
as a child like break
Dude,
my
they
heart.
break my heart, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
Like, yeah, he's a weirdo. Like, I'm not saying he's not, but
I'm not
I don't
100%
think that he would-
convinced.
I don't think that he would do that.
And the way he
Yeah.
grew up, like it made him the way he is because he was not treated right
They
as a
said
child.
that He was like castrated, like I think chemically castrated. or
Yeah, I don't
something
think
like
that was
So-
proven, but it's like almost
I,
verified.
I think so. I mean, and it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it-
because his voice really didn't change. Like they were. I mean, us being musicians, like you can tell whenever somebody puts some bass in the voice and things like that. Like you can make somebody sound deeper.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and whenever he was in rehearsal and he's talking over the mic, they've got some of that in that, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he really doesn't sound like that." No, that's how he really sounds.
He talks. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
a high pitched voice when he
Yeah,
talks.
got a-
He's a castrato.
right. So
He got them.
I
He
don't
got them
think he did
snip.
it, though, and I also think he faked his stuff. Of course.
I could see that. I mean, that's not the
I think-
dumbest
I
thing.
So
think-
where's he at now?
They probably had more
He's
plastic
probably
surgery.
on- I don't know. He probably
The island.
He probably owns an island
He
somewhere.
probably, yeah,
It's probably in the Ukraine or some shit.
probably. I mean, maybe something underground in a cave, like whatever. I mean,
Hopefully he's getting
but
a
I mean,
tan.
supposedly he got into like a disguise mode, like where he would wear disguises all the time, and where he would go out in public and
Like
stuff.
test out the
Yeah,
waters.
to test out the water, but he would do it, and he would hire like an actual person that specializes in disguises.
That's kind of cool.
You know, so that's how he.
So you don't think Michael was into like the darkness?
No,
I think he was a sweet, innocent soul that had a horrible
I think he had a
upbringing.
horrible
So you don't.
upbringing.
He didn't do like the Doja Cat stuff. He didn't do the
Oh, yeah.
seances or sacrifices.
No, I don't think he's into all that. No,
I do.
I don't. I think he was like a very genuine person, but he had a fucked up childhood, and so it made everybody thought it was weird. But he probably was weird because he didn't have a normal living. Like, I mean, he had his brothers, but if you like, I just watched.
So he's not
documentary.
Travis. He's not Travis Scott.
Tito, stop teasing.
Tito,
Tito.
Jermaine.
Jermaine, stop teasing.
Literally, they would be in a hotel room, and he'd literally be in the same bed while like.
I mean,
They're
I
having
would agree with him
sex.
sleeping in the same bed and things like that, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean,
Well, I mean, as a child, like little baby Michael would be like in the bed while his parents or brothers or whoever was.
That's how they
Doing what
did
they
it
were
back
doing.
then. That's what's wrong with these kids now.
Poor babe.
kids just don't get spanked, and, like they don't get beat anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Get the paddle
like,
out.
The stuff that I hear kids say to their parents, it's like, dude.
My mom would get that spoon so
I
fast.
think that we need to send them to the Ukraine. Honestly, give them like 3 weeks. Some of these motherfuckers whine so bad about the dumbest shit. I want to send. I
can't-
wish there was a way to like send them to the
I wish
front
the
line.
school still paddled too. Like I'd be like, give me my pops. Like if we were in trouble.
I wish the schools had the draft and they would go get drafted for war somewhere.
I remember
That's what they
when
need.
the draft happened. I was in
Well,
school.
I mean, now you don't have like,
There was no draft.
There was.
yeah.
Yeah, they called it the reserve.
Well, it's reserved.
Yeah, they-
But it was like
they're
all
the
the
first to
vets.
go, but
Yeah,
they're not-
they signed up.
Yeah, they signed up.
Yeah.
But I
it's-
remember my brother was like just like turning 16 when that happened because one of our teachers had to go, and I was like
There was no
crying in my
draft.
room because they were like asking for volunteers, but I thought it was the draft. And so
just
I remember
listen
my
to
brother
Toby Keith?
like was like 16 years old. I was like crying because I'm like my brother's gonna go to war and he's gonna die.
You just put Toby Keith on.
It, like
and
really put the fear of God in me.
Merrick. Who? Toby Keith?
He looks horrible.
Toby?
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
cancer.
Aw.
He looks so
they had him,
bad.
they had him doing a song. They had like some tribute to him. I think like about a week or two ago.
Yeah,
And, yeah,
Toby.
He just looked rough.
he's like sunken in his
Sunken in.
neck. Oh, it's so bad.
So it was almost like he was saying bye.
He's probably.
But dude, fucking Willie Nelson is still out there kicking it.
Yeah, he's touring.
It's weed.
He's touring.
It's all freaking weed he smokes, dude.
He's still touring. I just saw something on Live Nation today.
I mean, look at Snoop Dogg. That motherfucker looks great, and he's like 60.
Yeah.
He does.
It's
He
gotta
looks
be,
exactly the same.
And the only thing they have in common is how much weed they smoke.
And
Yeah,
Martha
what?
Stewart.
Martha Stewart looks great for his old dude.
She does too. Yeah.
All the people I know that are only California sober and smoke a shitload of weed, they all look fantastic.
Well, they don't pickle themselves with liquor either. Like, I mean, I'm sure they
Yeah,
drink,
lit-
but
Botox, though.
yeah, that's true. That's just as bad.
Yeah, I don't think I can ever do Botox treatment.
I could do it on my balls or something if they did that.
We used to, the doctor's office I
my
worked for, we would
ass.
do Botox for migraines.
I wanted to get some BBLs,
Oh my
What's
gosh.
video?
Brazilian butt lift. I want to get one.
Yeah.
Just to get my ass perked up, my
Literally
ass.
Botox in your
I'm
ass.
seeing a epidemic of fake asses.
Yeah, seriously,
Have
it's
you seen
It's
them?
they're gross. Yeah.
They're
ridiculous.
nasty.
Yeah, it's like
Dude,
this.
I went to downtown and I'm walking out of the courthouse. And me and my friend are walking out of the courthouse, and all I see is like this badonkadonk. Like this thing that you just want to put a book on.
Yeah, it's like a
And
shelf.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It's so
And-
unnatural.
and then I walk around and I'm like, I'm gonna see if her face matches the.
What the face look like?
Dude, the face was toe up from the floor.
Oh,
Like Botox?
booty,
Oh,
Or
like
just,
like
bad
booty.
lips, like
Oh,
all of it.
I can't.
And I'm like, damn.
I can't. I can see if you had like Bell's palsy or something. Like my grandmother had Bell's palsy, so
Dude, they're gonna call
she
us.
still droops on one
they're gonna
side.
say we're
Like I could see like
fucking
trying to correct
misogynist
that,
for
but-
saying this.
You're saying what?
What we're saying right
about
now.
Botox.
What? What?
It's so unnatural. Like
That's
you
what they're-
literally
They
look
like
fake.
a 38-year-old lizard.
But they're gonna come
Yeah.
out and
Okay.
say
They look fake.
she's being her own queen right now. She's doing. That's what they
Have
say.
you ever watched
I'm-
Botched?
She is her own queen.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Oh my god, yeah.
She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man.
I have a friend that gets just her lip done, but she literally was like this, like she had no lip, and she gets it done once a year, and it's like it just makes her have a little lip. She's young.
It's all that estrogen.
But I mean, she doesn't like do anything else.
They're
But
putting
that's her choice. I mean, her body, her choice, whatever. But I would never do it.
her body, her choice.
She's my friend.
Her-
I'm gonna support her.
Her
Like,
body, her
God.
choice.
Really? Okay, mayonnaise or mustard?
Yeah.
Mustard.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Her body, her choice. Go make me a sandwich.
Sound like, sound like
You
Joe-
know, I don't care about any of that.
That's why I didn't offer to get you water all ago.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding
No,
too.
you sound like Joe Biden right now. You sound like Joe
Dude,
Biden.
that guy, man. He's,
Yeah.
I love
what a tool.
talking about him. He's my favorite thing in the world.
It really makes me just sad. Like,
I love Joe Biden.
Dude, I'm devastated. Well, I mean, I
Oh.
ain't gonna say devastated. I'm just scared for my country.
I wouldn't want someone to
Yeah.
talk shit about my grandpa. Like, you know. I'm just saying, like, that's sad. If my grandpa was in that state and someone put him in front of the TV for the whole world to make fun of, I would feel really bad.
If
So
I
that's
met-
how I see him.
If I met Joe Biden's grand kid right now, I'd bitch slap the fuck out that motherfucker for. I'd
Not
say
the
this-
grandkid,
can
just
you-
the kids.
I'd say, can you give something to your grandpa for me? And smack the motherfucker upside his head and tell him,
Yeah.
get your fucking grandpa in a motherfucking home.
Yeah.
And because no, you're enabling. Your grandkids are supposed to take care of you when you're 80. Those little demons are saying,
I know, but
Grandpa Joe, yeah, you should be the leader of the free
But
world.
he's not in charge.
Yeah, he's just a
He's not
puppet.
in
Yeah, because the
charge.
kids and shit, they're probably manipulating them.
He's just a puppet.
He's not in charge.
Yeah.
There's other people above him that are
For
doing-
sure.
If this wasn't Barack Obama's third term, I don't know what is.
That's what,
You know what I'm saying?
dude. When they
orchestrated.
catch him,
Feel all of it.
when they catch him on the mic, saying, being like, "Oh, they told me I need to go." I want to. Who is they?
yeah.
Who's telling you to go, bro?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't ask any more questions.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Who is they? Who is getting?
They said not to talk to you.
I thought you were the president, dog.
You make the decision.
Dude, he's got a clip of him whenever he's signing all these executive orders, like shutting down all the jobs, basically shutting down America. Okay, he's at the table and he's shutting down America. All right, and he's signing these documents. And in the video, he's wearing a mask, and you can hear the guy say, "I don't even know what I'm signing." You can hear him say that.
Yeah.
Nobody says shit.
No, they're all smiling. They're going.
Nobody says anything.
Yeah, they're
so
going. Yep.
sad.
Like, are you kidding me? This guy is not in charge, man. I'm telling you, this is all by design.
I feel
You know,
like.
the COVID shit.
Oh yeah, I
Dude,
don't like to talk
it
about it.
fucked up everything.
Little wacky.
I mean, it shut down businesses, like generation businesses that have been open for generations by families.
And like shut them down
And
for
nobody-
good.
And nobody did shit.
Yeah,
Nobody took up arms and said, "No, you're not doing this."
yeah. And they
You know,
literally
nobody
lost
did anything.
everything.
All this was a trial. How is the public gonna react? That's the way it is.
They acted like they expected
You know, and
to.
they did it, you know, just like me going to Walmart and working a shift to get my fucking groceries out the door. Okay? That should be, you know, they're taking away public interaction from everybody. You know, they don't want us connected. They want us divided. You know, what's going on in this world right now is it's demonic.
Yeah.
You know, either that or I'm fucking schizophrenic.
No, it's the bad.
One of the two.
It's bad energy,
And if
no
you don't-
doubt.
And if you don't see it, you need to wake up.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well, they're
um,
and like you said a while ago, like the whole pharmaceutical thing. I can get a whole rant on that, but like,
but now that
food-
I'm off of them,
yeah, but I
You
mean,
know,
like
I'm able to
food is
see it.
medicine. Like, why aren't we going back to like the herbs, the things that
Yes.
the world grows? Like, but
Yes.
instead, let's pump our kids full of red
No,
dye 40
bring back
and
jerking off 5 times a day.
Okay.
Jerking off.
glad
They
you're
don't
making a
want us
joke
to
out of
jerk
this.
I
off.
think they just need to take away the helmet.
Take away the helmet.
Take away
Yeah,
Let
just go
us
knock
jerk
your head
off.
down.
They say we need to start jerking off.
No, it's a whole bunch of soy boys.
Exactly. They're saying no. Don't. Yeah, they're
go
not-
to any other country, and
they're
what do they
saying,
say about
cut
America?
yours off.
Everybody's obese. Like the food, literally, our food is trash. Even like we can't
Our
even grow
food-
our own crops because the soil is trash.
Yeah.
Like they're
food is
pumping us
ass.
full
Dude,
of shit.
The seeds. Dude, have you ever seen an 11-year-old fully developed woman? Dude,
Yeah.
I'm walking around and I'm like, what? She's really 10 years old?
Yeah, it's
Dude,
crazy.
the shit that they're putting in our food right now,
It's nuts,
it's
bro.
making everything big.
I didn't get boobs
like-
till like high school.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm telling you, man. Like, look at a picture of like your mom whenever she was 9, and then look at the 9 or 10-year-olds that they have now.
yeah, my mom
You
like
know,
a little
this
boy.
This is all like by design.
Yeah.
You know, it's perverse. It's evil. It's you know.
It's the Dark Lord.
I really like. I want to move so bad to a
If
different
we
country.
don't,
I mean, I
like,
love America, but
if we don't like have a come to Jesus meeting, you know what I'm saying? Like this world is gonna destruct, like, terribly. I mean, this is. Like I guess I'm schizophrenic or talking weird, but it's demonic. That's what's going on. It's a spiritual war.
I think that they're
This isn't-
evil.
This isn't people. This is spiritual. They have us divided, totally divided, in this country right now.
Yeah.
You know, and they're also
Hey,
being in the
but-
other side.
But I mean, good news is the QAnon shaman just got out of prison like last week.
Who's that?
The dude with the horns at the January 6th Capitol.
oh my god.
Oh, did he finally?
He just got out of prison, dude.
Damn. So that's been what,
So they held him.
3
In
years?
solitary confined. The 48 months in solitary.
So he's gonna come out like
He's gonna
just
come out
so
crazy.
No, they just did an interview and he seems more normal.
poor guy.
I mean,
man.
he seems okay. He
He
definitely
literally just wore that was the guy like the Viking horns, not
Yeah,
like
the
devil
Viking
horns, like just the crazy guy that went in
Yeah,
the
he's
Capitol.
Yeah.
dude, they held him in a cage, bro, for 4.
That's
See, that's
insane.
the federal government. They are evil, bro.
But people can rape and kill people and get out on good behavior. Like
100%, dude. Bruh, how many motherfuckers lost their job like in 2008 because those rich dudes? They didn't see a motherfucker. Nothing happened to them.
what are you
They-
talking about?
All the motherfucking banks and shit CEOs that were responsible for all the recessions. They,
Oh,
you know, every 1% of an employment is 40,000 suicides. So if they fucking cause the unemployment rate to go up 8% because they got greedy and caused the fucking recession, I mean, them motherfuckers didn't see not even a courtroom and how many people they killed because they lost their job. Or the same motherfucker that worked at whatever pharmaceutical company. That how many those motherfuckers never see even a courtroom, bro.
Oh,
They-
no, they don't know.
yeah.
They get fined
The ones that
billions.
sell, yeah, the
They get
ones
fined
that
billions of dollars.
they don't give a fuck about
They don't
that.
care,
Like,
man.
fuck,
They just
yeah.
scratch that check.
Yeah,
dude. Dude, COVID was making them so much money a day.
And not a single one of them motherfuckers are gonna go to jail, bro.
I know, none of them will, and I haven't felt the same since COVID. You know, like
I still can't smell it.
dude, it's crazy. So the first 7 days I had COVID, I actually thought I had AIDS.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's so
I got a
funny. Yeah, so
fucking.
check this shit out. So I'm like, so I don't live that lifestyle, you know, at all. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a musician, and
You never know.
you know, some things happen.
Yeah.
You know, but so I had like this weird, like aching feeling, and all these like weird symptoms and feverish, you know, and I'm like 3 or 4 days in, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I'm not running fever at all, you know, and like. Then I started, you know, my sense and taste and shit, you know, and I'm like, oh, damn, dude. I started thinking, I was like,
Okay.
I didn't wear rubber, yo.
I got
I was like, fuck. So I go get checked, and dude, it was like the worst week of my life.
Aw.
The
Yeah.
worst week of my life. And so I go get checked, and it comes back negative and all that shit. But also my COVID test came back negative too. So I'm like, well, what the fuck do I have? So it was that actually the 8th day was when I started running fever. Then I got tested positive for COVID.
Uh-huh.
Right. So then at the 14th day, I literally felt this thing leave my body. Like literally leave from toe all the way out to the top of my head after 14 days, and I'm left with all these fucked up like residual effects.
He said you were paralyzed on one side, or like
depression, suicidal thoughts, like all this shit that I never even thought about doing. Was just and then I couldn't even hold a drumstick.
Mm-hmm.
So 2018, I got nominated as a nominee. I came in top 5 for Texas Country Drummer of the Year by the Texas Country Music Association. But as soon as I got it, it's like, boom, gone. And I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do?
damn.
Damn.
And then I'm stuck with all this depression and all this stuff
Yeah.
with it, and I'm like, maybe I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. So I just picked up a guitar to bring back the dexterity in my hand, and fortunately all of that stuff came back to me. But memorizing words is like, very, very hard.
Yeah. It's really
very
fucked with
hard.
my brain. I feel
Yeah.
like I don't perform as well at
now
work.
I'm about, like, playing wise, I'm about 85%, maybe 90 to what I used to be. But now I'm having ankle problems and
Really?
elbow problems. It's like all these things that I didn't have like until I got the vaccine. But these were like pre-injured.
Yeah.
Like I injured my elbow before and I injured my ankle before.
Uh-huh.
But it's like everything like times 100.
Yeah.
Every element that you ever had. And so I mean, whenever I quit all my vices and got off the pharmaceuticals, it opened up a new reality for me.
Well, you're not the first person to be on this podcast to say
And especially
being
being
that.
sober, like being sober minded.
Yeah.
Like I had no other choice but to give my life over to God.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And
Do the booze? I see people out there that are just like almost blind, like
Pickling themselves.
oh, dude, I'm telling you.
pickling themselves, bro. The booze is since COVID, motherfuckers got alcohol problems.
I see
Oh,
one
no.
extreme, or sorry, I see both extremes, like pickling
That
themselves,
depression
but then I also see a lot of redemption, like people like saying,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, I got to change something."
well, shit. I didn't realize that I was because I was on pharmaceuticals. I didn't realize I was an alcoholic until I did my taxes. And then I was like $13,500 at a freaking bar over the course of a year.
Damn.
I'm like, holy shit. And then I started going through my bank statement, like this is how much I've been going out, but I wasn't bringing it home with me. Like I absolutely didn't know that I had a problem,
Yeah.
until I did that and then I was like, okay, something's got to give.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not feeling anything. I'm not getting anything accomplished. I almost burned down my freaking house, dude.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
the tipping point, I was ironing, mowing my grass, making coffee, and doing laundry all at the same time. And then I had the iron burn through the fucking shirt.
Oh
That
no.
yeah.
caught my house on fire, and I'm like, okay,
Something's
something's
gotta
got to change. Like, I'm on too much shit right now.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until I quit drinking, that I was able to realize this other unidentified issue that I had that I didn't know that I had for 30 years of my 46 years on this planet. So whenever I got off of that stuff, the only way I was able to do that is everybody's like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, how'd you do it? How'd you change? I just had to literally give my life to the Lord.
Mhm.
And
So that's been recent.
it's been recent, like I'm 8 months in.
Nice. Good for you.
8 months in, but the withdrawal symptoms were terrible.
Yeah.
It was so terrible, and but
And being in the music industry doesn't help, I feel like.
it did.
You're around it all the
Because
time.
I'm around it all the time, and people were buying me shots and stuff like that. Like the damage that I was doing to my body, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Because I was freaking doped up on pharmaceuticals my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know I had a problem. I didn't know how I talked to people or how I interacted with people. I don't even remember. You know, like, it's been a big blur to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it sucks not remembering.
It's literally walking out of a 30-year prison sentence and then actually being able to be sober-minded and reflect on all the things that you've gone through in your life. You know, that led you up to this point to where you're at. And what you're doing with it. And then also questioning your own mortality, too, as your parents pass away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is what I'm going through right now. You know, with my mom and my dad and stuff like that. And seeing them
Sorry
go
to-
away. And then,
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
you know, me having to raise my son,
Yeah.
you know, the first, you know, ever since he was pretty much dropped off on my doorstep. I mean,
God.
I'm not gonna say dropped off on my
Yeah,
doorstep.
yeah.
I mean, it was put on paper whenever he was 7 that I got full custody of him. But I'd literally been raising him since he was 2 months old by myself.
Wow.
You know, and he's 22 now. And I mean, luckily within that period of addiction, you know, I was still able to raise a great kid.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
you
people
know,
can be. You can be still
Probably-
functional.
Probably your saving grace, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
I
you had
mean,
something to focus
If it
on.
wasn't for him, you know, like, I would not be where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
There's no way, you know.
You have an ulterior motive, like,
Yeah.
to live.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be this. I
Provide.
don't know where I'd be doing either if I didn't have my kid. I'd be a
You know
fuck
what I'm
off.
saying?
Yeah, I know what you're
Like,
saying.
It's like, it really changes you, and it shows you in different ways on how to react to things. And for me, I mean, I just took everything that I did and just reversed it. You know, like the stuff that I went through as a parent, because my parents were 18, my mom was 18, my dad was 19, and then he got drafted to Vietnam for a year and a half and went to Saigon, Vietnam, and came back a complete different person, complete alcoholic.
Hate that.
But they've still been married for 55 years. But
Oh, wow.
I didn't really actually get to know my dad until after he stopped drinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we all lived under the same household, like, it was hell. You know, dealing with, you know, the PTSD.
I'm
You know,
sure.
Whoever
Yeah.
says PTSD isn't real, I'm
It
telling you,
sure
it is
is.
so real, especially when it comes down to war.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I never had to really worry about where my next meal was coming from, but I was always the first one to run to my room as soon as I'd see his truck pull up in the driveway, because I was so afraid of him.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well,
because he was so violent.
I hate
You
that.
know, and
hey, you went to Saigon, huh?
yeah, he went to Saigon, Vietnam for a year and a half,
Damn.
and
Fuck.
and
In
he-
what branch?
Army. In the Army, he was in air defense artillery, and had to wear the backpack. So he was
Yeah.
calling all the airstrikes. So he was right up underneath the enemy. Like, I wasn't allowed to wear Nike at all, because he was like, "Chad, take that fucking shirt off." And I'm like, "Why?" He's
Dude,
like,
yeah.
Take a check on it. And he said, "Right now we got 50,000 Americans over in Vietnam that are buried underneath the fucking Nike factory. Take it off."
Oh, God.
Whoa.
And I'm like, "All right, no problem."
Wow.
Yeah, I'm taking it
And
off.
dude, they go after they pick those dudes off specifically. The dudes that call in the art
Oh, yeah.
they
Yeah, I know.
they seek out.
Yeah, and he had to be on top of
Yeah,
that. I mean,
he must have been a tough motherfucker,
he got
bro.
Pinned down. He's 19 years old. He got pinned down for three fucking days under heavy artillery fire, and
Whoa.
they killed everybody in his unit. Absolutely decimated
Oh
all of
my
them except
God.
for him. And he was pulling over his dead buddies' bodies on him as they were walking around with the bayonet, and the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he. Ended
Oh
up,
my
and it was in a
God.
cemetery.
That's savage, bro.
Yeah, it was in a cemetery, and he ended up hauling ass, escaping, and got picked up by an American med, and was in the hospital for like 7 days for dehydration.
It's like some
Whoa.
Full Metal
You know.
Jacket shit.
Yeah, and one story though, oh Lord.
Dude, shout out to the Vietnam
Yeah,
Can
vets.
shout out
al-
to the Vietnam vets.
Yeah.
Big time,
You
bro.
guys,
Damn
they're the
sad.
last amazing generation.
My grandfather was a
You know what I'm
Vietnam
saying?
vet.
I mean, the Vietnam vets, dude, that fought and died for this country, you know, they were of that great generation of,
Oh, yeah.
of World War II. Like, the people that got out there and went to fucking work
Yeah.
and didn't complain about shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, I mean,
That's why they. Yeah, that was fucking gnarly, dude. That's insane.
But he told me one story. He was like, he pulled me out on the patio one day. He was really, really drunk, really intoxicated. One day, and I was, man, probably 13. And he said, he goes, if you want to know how the way I am, he said, I'm going to tell you. And I said, okay. He said, are you ready? And I said, yeah. And he said, whenever I was in Vietnam, well, he first apologized for being an alcoholic, but he said, whenever I was in Vietnam, I was walking through a village and I seen 3 Viet Cong raping a pregnant woman that was probably in her 20s.
Vietnamese woman.
Yeah, the VC were raping this.
Damn.
Because they were going around a village and burning down a village, to try to get the people from underground out of the ground. Dude, they had a hospital. Fucking, the Viet Cong had a hospital right underneath our own airbase. Like, that's how sophisticated these people were. Like,
Wow.
you can't beat them in their own territory. There's no fucking way.
Wow.
But he was walking around and burning down some shit or whatever, and he passed up this hut, and there were 3 Vietnamese or 3 Viet Cong rather, raping a Vietnamese girl that was like 9 months pregnant. They cut her open, and took out
Oh my god.
the baby, and cut the baby's head off.
Oh my God.
And what did he do? Lay him over?
And yeah, my dad got a hold. He shot one of them, and 2 of them got away. And then he had to go over to her and put her out.
Yeah, because she would just bled out.
Yeah, and there's just
That's savage.
Yeah, so he's got like a decapitated baby at his
That's what he
ankles.
told you?
Yeah, he's got a decapitated baby at his ankles, having to put this girl out.
Yeah, that's savage.
And
That's
he was
war.
Like, you'll never know evil.
Yeah, that's
like
war.
I've seen evil. And dude, he was 19.
Yeah,
You know what
bro.
I was doing
Kid.
whenever I was 19 years old?
He was a kid,
Yeah, he
yeah.
was a kid. I mean, I know the shit that I was doing whenever I was 19 years old. I was worried about getting a gig or,
Yeah.
putting my dick somewhere it shouldn't belong or whatever it is. And he's out there doing this shit. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a different generation.
Yeah.
And
Savage.
it fucked him up bad. And
Yeah.
we paid the price for it. I mean, we paid the price for it. I've got 2 older sisters, and one of them I don't talk to. I haven't talked to her in probably 15 years.
Who you say we? You guys? Your family?
Yeah, my family.
Yeah.
And
That was tough, dude. War is fucking hell.
yeah, it's all. I mean, he
I wonder he
Yeah,
had
it was real
PTSD.
rough.
That's why all these fucking evil motherfuckers in DC that bang their fucking heads for war.
I know.
They should fucking go there before
Well, I
they
mean, the
do.
only reason why they went over there, and this is what my dad told me, the only reason why they went over there was to check out their reserves. Check out their
Yeah,
minerals.
bro.
Because, I mean,
Vietnam was.
If you control the minerals, you control the people.
That was.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what
That
all
was the
was
most
about, was just fucking
fucked up
money.
thing about Vietnam and
my
Vietnam
dad-
vets.
My
Is,
dad, dude, he had polio that settled in his knees, and he had measles that settled in his ears and eyes. So he was supposed to be deaf, blind, and crippled.
Damn.
And he's like, "Look, I had polio," and they took his ass anyway.
oh yeah,
But the
bro.
guy in front of him got knocked to the side because he had an old football knee injury.
Yeah.
His dad was probably like,
Probably a CEO of a company.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, but.
Had a famous last name.
But
savage
it
as
was
fuck, bro.
It was a
That's sad.
yeah. I mean, he would drink 2 12-packs a night, smoke about 4 packs of cigarettes a day. And if the 2 12-packs weren't enough, then he would tell my mom to go down and get him 2 tall boys to put him out. Like, he was a very destroyed individual.
It's
And he's
horrible.
trying to raise these 3 kids.
Yeah.
My mom only had a 10th grade education.
Yeah.
So I mean,
There's no way you see combat like that and not get.
and not get destroyed.
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
no way, dude.
So yeah, I mean, you either came back, a heroin addict, or
Especially how war was back then. Like there was no like computers and precision guidance. It was fucking warheads on
Yeah, you're on
4.
top- you're on
Yeah,
top of
that's
your person.
frontline shit,
you're on
bro.
top of your person for real.
Yeah.
He's got a M14 bullet that he gave to me that I used to wear around a necklace, but my necklace broke off one time, and luckily it didn't fall out. But it's an M14 bullet that he got shot at by a sniper,
Damn.
and it landed in a
Damn.
sandbag right next to him, and he kicked his canteen back too far and spilled it and came down, and got back up and seen the sand coming over his shoulder, he was like, I just got fucking sniped.
Yeah, he
Savage, bro.
Sounds like a lucky guy, honestly.
Yeah, and, dude, he's got a war metal, well, not a war metal. Well, I guess it'd be a war metal, but he's got a piece of a Russian rocket that fucking blew up next to him and went through his flat jacket. And then so my dad's name is Wayne, right?
Uh-huh.
He took it out of his, so it went through his flat vest, knocked him off of the ladder, like a 10-foot ladder, and tangled up in the shirt, the white shirt up underneath him. Didn't put a scratch on him, but whenever he took it out, it was a perfect shape of a W, the first initial of his first name. And whenever you turn it over, he's got it. Yeah, I should have fucking brought it.
Damn, that'd been cool.
But whenever you turn it over, it's heavy. You know, it's got weight to it. You can see like the Russian numbers on the back of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he had a lot to live through, and then he had to raise the kids, and
Wow.
but I didn't really get it until I became a dad. Like
Yeah.
now, it's like I know my parents are so pissed off all the time.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna
savage
check on
shit. We can, that's a good note to end it on. Shout out, we'll end it. Shout out to all the veterans.
Yeah, my grandfather was a veteran, and he never talked about it, but in his last days, he was like writing a book, and he went blind. He had really bad glaucoma and stuff. So he was like blind, but he had these visions, and he'd wake up the same time every night, like with his gun, and like he held it at my grandma one time, like just crazy shit because he couldn't see, but it was like he was remembering things that had happened, like when I guess he was in war.
Yeah,
And he ended up committing suicide.
You know, but now he's towards the end of his life, but now I can tell that he's finally recovered
Oh
from
yeah.
it. You know, and taking care of him. It's been a trip. I mean, right now he's in an assisted living place, but you know, I'm hoping that he gets out soon. But I
Yeah.
just don't quite see it. But you know, we'll see what happens. You know, hopefully God will be with us and.
Yeah.
Amen. Shout out to the veterans, no doubt, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I could do more to help those people.
Yeah, tell your dad we appreciate everything he had to go through.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, Chad, thank you for coming
And
on,
you
man.
too, what you had to go through just being, you know.
I'll remember what I said. Just send it to me.
Well, I mean, like just being like, you know, you're a product of him,
It's the
so.
first time that I've ever done a podcast. So.
Oh,
Well,
really?
Like, yeah, it did.
Oh, this is your first podcast?
Yeah, if I like appeared nervous or whatever. Like,
No, you
man.
you did a great job.
No, you did great, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of good conversations.
This is a
Yeah.
good first one to be on because it's so chill. Like, it's relaxed.
Yeah, we can talk about whatever. So
Yeah, I love talking about whatever.
yeah,
You can come back on. Yeah, come back. You can come on whenever you want. We'll schedule it.
That'd be cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
you
pick
can.
up where we left off.
Yeah, we can. And then I'll talk more about more upbeat shit.
No, that's. I mean, like, I
Well, maybe
like
we'll-
intuitive conversations.
Maybe we'll get
so-
JT. Maybe we can do it all at the
He
same
did
time.
comment earlier, and he said,
You know Justin Crow, right?
yeah, he said, is that Chatty P? He said, punk ass bitch. He knows I love him, but he's mad at me, and put a little heart.
Oh, you're mad at him?
Oh.
Did he fuck you?
Well.
You don't have to air out beef if you don't want to.
I don't think he's listening anymore, but
I'm sure.
he was. And someone, Zach Bamer,
Yeah.
he said, old Chatty P.
Awesome.
What did Yeah, JT's a squirrel. He can be hard to deal with.
Yeah, he's a little sad boy
I
sometimes.
just.
You don't have to air it out. I'm trying to get you
I
to.
love JT.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do
I
I.
love him. I do. You know, he's a character. You know, but oh man, can I say it?
You don't have to.
He's a character, yeah,
I
for
just-
sure.
I know. I love him to death. I do. He knows I love him, but
That's what he said, yeah.
you know, as a drummer.
He doesn't treat the drummers good.
No, he treats us good. So this is what I do for a living. You know, like drumming is what I do for a living. You know, I love music. I love like this is what I do for a living, and I just you don't want to put if you're the front guy, okay, you don't put your fate in the palm of somebody else's hands.
I'll go check on it.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't, like, not show up with the guitar.
Oh, he's got that problem. Yeah, he's
I'm
got
like,
that.
Dude, you gotta show up with the guitar.
Yeah.
You know, like, what if the other guy doesn't show up? Like, then I'm out of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, then we won't be able to do the show.
That's a valid point of him being mad.
You know, so
Yeah,
yes,
I-
I was mad at that he didn't do that. And then the first time that I played with him, it was a certain amount. And then the second time that I played with him, I thought that it was going to be that certain amount, but it was minus the amount that we agreed on before, and he didn't tell me. You know, so, but so I mean, it's like, why would you make one amount one time and then make a less amount the second time?
Probably because he needed money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like, you know.
He either got paid less or needed money.
But why would you get paid less? You know, like if the gig was like, okay, we're gonna play it at this time, this is how much you're gonna get charged, or whatever it is, you know. And you get rebooked, you don't book for less, right? Like,
Yeah,
like you don't
not
get-
at the
you don't
same
get-
place.
Yeah, you don't get rebooked for less at the same place.
That would be
And
kind
and
of.
that's what he told me. So I'm like, no, you know, that's, you know, I don't care if it was $25, you know.
Yeah, that's something you got to bring up definitely
Yeah,
beforehand.
and that's at least tell me before.
Hey, lessons learned though.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, lessons learned. I mean, I still love JT. You know, he knows that.
That's what he
But I
said.
just, you know,
He can be a little tickle pickler sometimes.
you don't show up without a guitar.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
he's called
please
me.
don't do
He's
that.
called me right before a gig saying, "Hey, can I
Damn it.
borrow this?" And I'm like, "No, bro, not 2 hours before your gig, bro."
Toby locked himself in
I
a
mean, I
room.
don't understand why he doesn't bring his own.
He's
You know,
just
or-
he's too busy. He sits at home and gets pegged in the butt. And
Stop it.
He
Be
just,
nice.
He forget, you know. He gets it so deep. He forgets. Walks
We
out
love
the
you,
door.
JT.
Probably.
Nah, fuck him. He's a dick. I love him. I love him too, but he is an asshole.
Them two in a room together is a lot.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's a tickle pickler. All right, yeah.
that,
Well,
that would be funny though. I would like to have them here.
Oh yeah, the last podcast they did together, I literally was like, I'm not even gonna be on it because I can't. Because Dalton he talks over people and interrupts, but so does JT, and like them two together, it gives me so much anxiety. I like to listen to it afterwards, but being in the middle of it,
That would be fun.
I'm just like, I can't even mediate this because like that's kind of I'm like the mediator sometimes. Like, I can't even.
Okay.
and then he tries to kiss me.
Hey,
yeah.
Justin, I'll fucking take you off block.
Aw,
All right.
Poor
damn.
Jeff.
I know you're cool as shit.
Poor Jesse.
You know, I just show up with the damn guitar, bro.
Life
Please.
lessons.
He'll never
You
learn.
know.
He'll never learn. He's a turd burglar.
Aw.
The turd burglar.
All right, Chad. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah,
See
for
you
sure.
later.
Thanks,
Hold on.
guys.
I'm gonna end the live. Don't say anything you don't want to say.
Yeah, rock on. Peace out. Don't say shit you'll regret.
Forget 1,000 things every day.
Learn one new thing every day.